Hi, I'm Jimmy Talks, and I just want to start off by saying I don't support Israel. Um, I never really have, but this has nothing to do with the Jewish religion. Um, I don't care what religion you are; you are my brothers. I just don't care. Everybody is allowed to believe what they want to believe. I myself was brought up Catholic and hated it and fought it, and I have my own beliefs that I've formed over the years. I'm an old man, um, and one of my qualifications, is I'm an old man, which means I've seen a lot more than most people that are younger than me, anyways. And I have had medical problems for years now, and because of that, I don't do a lot but watch the news, read articles, investigate things. I'm fascinated with what's going on in the world today. And I would just like to express my points of view. Um, I do support President Biden. I'm not an expert. You're not an expert. Um, you don't have the experience or the knowledge he has. You don't have the top secret information he has. Um, I'm frustrated with some of the people blaming Biden for everything. Of course, people blame Trump for everything. People blame Obama for everything. Um, but Biden is not the president of Israel. Yeah, you can say he's giving them support, and I'll get to that. But we've all known Biden to be a compassionate man. So why all of a sudden isn't he? Ask yourself that. There's got to be a reason why he's doing what he's doing. And I will stand behind him because I believe that he has the knowledge. Nobody has as much knowledge or experience as he has. And, to me, that's important. I don't care about his age as long as he's able to do the job. His age comes with experience um, and knowing all the players. But today, it's like people are blaming Biden for what's going on in the Middle East, even though it's been going on forever. Um, and now that there's a ceasefire and there's hostages getting released, nobody's giving Biden for credit for that. They're just blaming Biden for the bad things. But when the good things happen, everybody's quiet about Biden. Okay, this is part one. I'm going to do part two in a second, but it'll be the same video. Hopefully, you're still with me in part two here. And I'd like to go back to where I said I don't support Israel. I think they're very bad people there. And I'm talking about the country, like I said, not the religion, not the Jewish religion. Um, I've known a lot of Jews in my life. I grew up in a Jewish community, and they're no different than you and I. It's just that their religious views are different. It's not political. Um, but, anyways, in the West Bank, they're now forcing Palestinians out. It's been their land forever. Yet these settlers, the Israeli settlers, are pushing the Palestinians out at gunpoint in some cases. And yeah, they're not nice people. Why does the United States support them? Well, first of all, they had a hard time being recognized in the beginning. We've been supporting them for many, many years. But think about this. If we weren't supporting them, what would happen to Israel? I'm sure they would be taken over by somebody, probably Russia, and we wouldn't have an influence in the Middle East. If we don't have influences in the Middle East, what happens is if we go to war, World War III, they have to bring the war to us in the United States. As long as we're in the Middle East and Israel, North Korea, and other places, we can keep them busy over there so they don't bother us here. Um, and I'm sure that's part of what Biden's trying to do. Biden knows he's getting a bad rap. And I actually admire the man for doing what's right for the country, even though he's getting a bad rap because people don't understand. Now, I feel bad for the Palestinian people, really bad, like all of us do, what they're going through over there. But you also got to consider Nobody's talking about anymore what Hamas did, how they came over and they killed young people, teenagers, murdered people, kidnapped people, women, children, killed women, children, atrocities. So if they're the government over in Gaza, what did the Palestinian people think was going to happen when they did that? I think it's time that the Palestinians remove Gaza. Maybe help Israel in the United States find Hamas terrorists and eliminate them. And there could be strategic removals rather than bombardments everywhere. So I've seen Biden try and broker these stop firing deals, and now it's happened, and they're releasing hostages, and the ceasefire has been actually extended. Um, but nobody's given Biden credit for that. Yet he helped broker that deal. Um, I'm going to stand behind the president and say that there's got to be a reason why Joe is doing this, because we've seen what a compassionate man Joe is. So why all of a sudden would he change? Um, and like I said earlier, I've got to give him credit for doing what needs to be done, even though it's unpopular. Our only alternative is Trump. And I think that'd be a bigger disaster in this country if Trump gets in than if Biden stays in office. Let him finish what he started. Um, I think will be a lot better. But all this negativeness that people are talking about, um, him being Genocide Joe or whatnot, that's not helping. That's helping Trump. And when you do that, you're helping Trump. And there's no other alternative. You got to vote for either Biden or Trump. If you don't vote for Biden and you vote for anybody else, or you don't vote at all because you're mad at him, Trump has the advantage. So it's up to you what you want this country to be like in another year. And I hope you have an open mind. It seems to me like some of the people out there, some of the Democrats out there, are falling for the same thing that Trump supporters are doing. I've tried to talk to some of them in their posts and close their minds. Close their minds. I can't change their minds. And that's exactly what Trump supporters are like. So I hope some of you will open your minds and just think about what I said. You don't have to agree. All I ask is that you think about it. All right, leave a comment, but be nice. If you can't be nice, see a psychiatrist. Jimmy Talks out.